Welcome, everybody, to Drunken Buds, a show about trying new beers with some friends and having discussions you normally have at a bar. As always, we get our beer information from the Untapped app. That's UNTAPPD. You can now follow the show on there at Drunken Buds.
Today's episode, we have a special guest with us today, JR. And it's a 3 beers show by Peroni, Ouzelfinch, and Schilling Beer Company. Oh, did I mention we have a mead from Garagiste Meadery? Collab with Mortalis Brewing. Today, pop culture, we talk Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher, House of the Dragon spoilers, maybe, beer flights with JR, Honer's usual dive bar review, and Brews trivia. Let's get this shit started.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome. This is Bruce, your host for today. On my right is my good friend, sometimes bad friend, most of the time horrible friend, Honer. How you doing, Honer?
What's going on, Bruce? How you doing over
And then
there?
on my left is a brand new friend. We've met him via the interwebs and just random encounters at a festival, JR. Hey, JR, how are you doing?
Truly blessed. How about you?
Even better now. Thanks for blessing me.
You gotta get blessed drinking some beers.
I was gonna say, I didn't get blessed.
Nope,
so-
just me. So, yeah. Horrible friend.
I
Good friend.
apologize. He's the one who introduced.
I know.
this
How are you
whole-
doing today?
Truly blessed. How about
Thank you. Not good now because I'm blessed now. Love that for me.
Well, what's blessed us of this first beer, or what is it?
It is Hydra from Garagiste Meadery, collab with Mortalis Brewing. Both favorites of the show. We
Yeah.
love this shit. So, it's a mead. 14.4% ABV, not available IBU. You can go ahead and drink it, JR. 4.13 overall average out of 5. Garagiste is a meadery from Tampa, Florida. Mortalis Brewing Company is from Avon, New York. And Style Guide says a mead made with orange blossom honey plus nearly a ton of grade A fancy strawberries and Costa Rican pineapple chunks. Then finished on toasted coconut flakes. Strawberry, pineapple, honey, coconut, fruity.
Yes, and yes, and yes, yes, yes,
Muy
yes.
bien.
Muy bien.
It still has that aftertaste. It's
I
Like, you
taste the
can-
coconut at the end.
Yeah,
That's definitely coconut at the end.
definitely something sweet about it.
It's the pineapple chunks for me that's kind of like, oh,
You don't like the pineapple chunk?
they just grab my throat and just like,
It's like someone put strawberries in a daiquiri, and I'm happy. Or pina colada.
It definitely has that strawberry, the fruit. Coming out
oh, it
of
must be the mixture of the pineapple chunks and the coconut I'm not liking.
It's so good. It's so good.
It smells good too. It doesn't smell like a beer you're used to.
Oh,
Oh
well, he might want some.
no, you guys take
Yeah,
it. You
that's
guys,
all you.
That's all you guys.
Yeah, that's all you, dude.
Oh, it's all me.
Okay, they might have a miss for me. This might be a
Oh,
miss.
miss.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm sorry, guys. I love you guys, but dang, what is this for me?
It's delicious. It's strawberry. It's sweet. It's got a punch. How much? What is the ABVs on that?
14.4%.
Are you drinking wine or are you drinking beer?
It's kind of like, it is a wine, isn't it?
If it's closer to wine, it is closer to beer.
Okay,
I will
that
give you
second sip was better.
And, well, keep drinking. We may get from better to great. I'm just saying.
Well, that's why this is first thoughts. We rank the beer after a while.
Yeah, and
After a while.
Yeah,
okay.
and then maybe it gets better after our first segment.
Pop culture with me
And
Bruce.
me.
Oh, I
And
guess.
JR.
And Honer and Jen. Welcome to Pop Culture. Is Henry Cavill. He's like the man's man, right?
I don't know. The news that you're about to give us is a bitch.
I don't know. Okay, it is a bitch for us. What's going on? I have no idea who to yell at. Is it Henry Cavill's fault? Is it the Witcher people's fault? I don't know. But Henry Cavill is no longer going to be the Witcher in season 4.
And the Netflix thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be-
he's already
No.
filmed season 3.
Yeah.
That's out next summer. And they have parted ways and already replaced him with Thor's younger brother,
Liam
Liam
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
He doesn't even look like Geralt.
It doesn't even. I don't know why. It just doesn't make sense.
They've gone to the Twitter, and Henry Cavill's like, I was signed on for 7 years. I was ready to go. But, insider tweets and people were on sets and stuff were saying that the producers were getting tired of him trying to stick to the actual lore of the books. And they wanted to deviate in certain ways, and it was causing a lot of friction. So it sounds like the show parted ways of him, not him parting ways of the show.
That's what it sounds like. I'm thinking a bad move. I mean, he's been good for the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, he has.
He's the Witcher.
He literally looks like.
He looks like Geralt.
Yeah. And I guess also he is going to be Superman. Superman's coming back, so he's going to be busy.
Yeah, but not that busy. He can't squeeze in a TV show. But
do you know how it all works? Do you know how it all works?
He showed up in Mission Impossible when he was Superman with a mustache. Or the other way around.
Yeah, because they CGI'd it, right?
Yeah, they
he didn't want
CGI'd
to get rid of the mustache.
Because he contractually couldn't.
That's wild. That's when you see Superman versus Batman, right?
No, it's
or Batman versus Superman.
Justice League.
Justice League. You had Batman versus Superman.
Yeah, but then if you see Justice League,
you
can see the CGI'd mustaches off. So it looks very clean. It looks.
Is any of the reshoot scenes? So.
So what are they doing with the Flash character then?
Oh,
go back to Ezra Miller.
So we haven't talked about him since season 5, and it's been a while. He's been kind of quiet. They've been kind of quiet.
Except for I saw some news article just the other day saying that he could get up to 36 years.
So he's going out. Okay, he's out the door. So how?
I doubt he'll get 36 years, but
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
he's a they.
Oh,
they's a they. I don't know now. All right,
you're all
moving on. So we don't know what's going on with them. House of the Dragon, though.
Oh,
you watch it?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Okay, so spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Leave the house.
We won't spoil it, but
it's really good.
Fantastic. I think the time jumps and everything were very well done.
I agree with you.
I heard they did good,
but I wish they didn't have to do the time jumps, and
that could have been season 2.
That fill the things out a little bit more, because George R. R. Martin said to tell the tale of the Dance of the Dragons correctly, it should have taken 10 seasons.
Wow.
So, and he wanted them to start, in the very beginning, it's not really a spoiler. Like the very beginning, there is a king already or whatever like that, and it starts off the thing. George R. R. Martin said they should have shown his entire reign as season 1, then move into what we see now in season 2, and move.
Yeah, it would have been. I think it. Okay, after realizing yes, you can stretch it out a little bit. I think they did rush maybe the second time jump. When Rhaenyra and her man, you don't see any connection or anything about that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it just moves on. There's just things that happen. And you're like, I didn't learn anything about this. And then all of a sudden, you're just told to forget about it. It's time jump.
I think it's also kind of funny that certain characters didn't get, when the time jump happened, they didn't look any older. So
Sir Kristen.
Yeah, Sir Kristen. There's a guy's name, Sir Kristen Cole. He looks the exact same as he was from season 1. He's playing the same role.
Everybody else got time jumps. They all got different cast characters.
Even Matt Smith got a little older. They put a little more makeup on and made him look a little bit older.
He got his longer hair back. That's what happened too. They cut his hair for a little bit. They give it back.
Oh man, I wish my hair. I love long hair. I used to have it.
Would you do it like a Valerian?
I'll tell you, yeah.
He hasn't seen anything, so
he knows what Valerians look like. Okay. I'm sure the long hair, long.
My profile picture on my JR, remember I started, actually has me drawn with my long hair, short beard but long hair. That's when was during the pandemic. I had my long hair.
It's time to bring it back.
I'd love to bring it back. But my wife's telling me no.
My wife's telling me no, but my body's telling me. Yeah, I kind of. You guys just let me
sounded
go.
wild.
I let you go out on that limb, and I was like, you know what? He's staying out there. We're back here. We're sawing the branch and let him fall. And I just want to, and this is not on our list, but you reminded me, we talked about Matt Smith. I mean, spoiler alert if you haven't been watching Doctor Who, but
oh yeah,
David Tennant is back. Woo!
I didn't get to watch how it happened, but I heard that's the question. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, even the doctor doesn't even know who they are anymore.
Okay.
And then I guess I missed it because I watched just the regeneration part. I didn't watch the episode, but like everyone was doing these timelines of the different doctors, and then it said the Doctor Master. I'm like, what? When did that happen? When did the Master and the Doctor like merge? And I tried looking it up. It must have happened during the Jodie Whittaker time, but the Master from her series and her merged at one point, and so they were the Doctor Master. So yeah, so like now maybe I need to go revisit Jodie Whittaker's era just to find that part
Hers
out.
is not worth revisiting.
Not at all. I mean, I like the episodes I watched. I didn't stop watching
like
because
her.
of the quality. I just stopped watching.
I like her. The companions did not, and companions can make or break the show with her and their connections with the Doctor. And I didn't really feel for any of them at all. They weren't no Amy Pond, anything like that, or Jenna. Weren't none of that. They were just
Funny
like
you said
randomly there.
you said
Their
the character's
names.
name on one.
Yeah.
You said a character's name on one, and you're like the actress. So we know which one he likes more. He likes the actress.
Clara Oswald.
He's always hoping she's underneath his bed.
She's awesome. But yeah, so I'm excited. I mean, Disney Plus fucking buying everything, bought the rights to Doctor Who streaming.
I heard that. Yeah.
So not only is it just going to be in the UK now, it's always just been
Sky.
there.
Yeah.
Now it's coming to Disney Plus season 13, right? Is that what it is? Series 13? Whatever they're on with the new one. The
Right.
next one is going to be premiering next November or December 2023 on Disney Plus. So then we can finally see it actually just unfold with
The same time as the rest of the world.
what it actually is airing.
And no more really weird commercial breaks because they don't really have commercial breaks in England. So like America always chooses like the weirdest spots to stop the story for a commercial break.
Oh, I've never seen a commercial during Doctor Who.
Oh, no.
HBO Max.
Oh,
That
but
just-
I remember having to watch it on like I can't even remember anymore what it was. It wasn't a streaming.
like on live TV or something.
Yeah, just live TV.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've never had to witness that. Thank God. But yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that. We're gonna have to make that change. What we'll do is we'll edit in commercials at the most random time for you.
do it, please.
Because I work with some people. We can make that happen. And we
Just one
throw it in
episode.
there.
I'm not gonna watch multiple like this.
I mean, you can do it you can do it on streaming. If you go to Prime and go to the BritBox and just choose any British TV show, they'll put a weird ad right in the middle of it in a weird spot.
And
for
it's
it.
like ad coming 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, ad.
Yeah.
So, like, what is kind of disjarring and weird, and I'm not even sure how to make out what's going on. Quantumania trailer dropped. Ant-Man and the Wasp and Wasp 2.0.
Because
We got to see Kang. Well, no, we get to see his daughter in a suit.
Oh, she's gonna be Wasp 2.0.
Yeah.
I always forget they're fucking Wasp and Ant-Man.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot about that.
And they have a daughter, but not with them.
Right.
And you see them, get shrunk down to the microverse again, and they have to enlist aid of Kang. He's like, yeah, I'll help you get out if you help me.
like
And
King
everyone's-
from Loki, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like,
He's the big
not
bad.
that Kang. That's the he who was at the end or whatever. This is a different version of him. What he was like, there's lots of versions of me out there.
Right.
And you think I'm bad. I'm the one in the middle.
Yeah, he basically said, "You kill me, they're all coming out because I'm stopping them right now." But so that's one of them, and so people are thinking that might be the main big bad.
that would actually be in
the
the new Loki
one-
series too, right?
We're not too sure yet. So
Okay.
Kang is going to be different ones throughout any of these movies.
Yeah.
So you don't know which one's going to be the big bad one yet, because he's actually the next Thanos, basically.
Yeah, so they're thinking that the thing that they need from Scott is his thieving skills, because you can look in some of the images and you can freeze frame. He's got parts of stuff, and it's the separate pieces of Ms. Marvel's bangle. He has the other bangle, and he has his chair that he was coming up is missing rings, so it's Shang-Chi's rings. So they're thinking that he's going to have Scott try to go take those things to give it back to him,
Wow,
so he
I
can
never
make
even knew
his
that.
multiverse. His time, essentially, it makes his time machine work again, where he can go. That's why, because he's from the super far future, he can go back and forth and take over whatever he wants.
Oh, Kang, yeah.
So they're saying that's what his exchange for Scott's help. He'll let him get back, but he wants these, not knowing that's going to make him even worse.
He didn't know that he's the big motherfucker that y'all are gonna have to fight at the end.
That's right.
Wow. so much I didn't even know.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different versions of him. Like, what was one of them that was like an Iron Man, or is that not? him?
Yeah, Iron Lad.
Iron Lad.
I'm sorry, excuse me. You said Iron Lad. What are we going to UK or something with this?
No, he was just like an understudy to Tony in the comic books. But, And then don't forget the son of Sue Storm and Reed Richards is Nathaniel Richards. That's a version of Kang as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's gonna get kind of fucky.
I mean, I've watched all the movies up to Loki.
Yeah,
And then I even watched Doctor Strange 2 and the other one that came out recently. Thor, yeah. Oh, Thor or whatever. Thor and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. I've never really gotten this deep into like the meanings of it. I just enjoyed the show.
Yeah, because they haven't. I think they're about to start like blowing our minds with the multiverse stuff. Like they're trying to show you, but they're like, those are issues that people are dealing with within their own multiverse. But this is supposed to be like, eventually the multiverse just, you start seeing everything just get all insane.
I can't wait.
It's going to branch off to a lot. It's going to be very hard to kind of pay attention to.
It's already getting hard. Just listen to YouTube. What are you talking about?
That's what I mean.
Well,
it's gonna
not,
be like
not
that,
to mix you up even more, but we skip down to the Harrison Ford has now been recast the void that William Hurt, he was Thunderbolt Ross in the MCU.
Okay.
He died. The actor died, and they've gone on without like not, saying much about the character anymore. But now Harrison Ford is taking over his role, and we all know, if you're comic book followers, that Thunderbolt Ross becomes eventually the Red Hulk.
I'm sorry. How's Harrison Ford in the Red Hulk a Hulk? I'm just.
Yeah. Well, thank God, most of the time the Hulks are CGI'd. So they just gotta look at his face for the emotions and stuff like that.
Well, that's just gonna be dumb. This dude's about to die. Why wouldn't you use somebody like at least a little younger? I know he's got to be an older
20.
guy.
He's got to be at least 90, right? I mean, he just finished the Star Wars series,
and he's coming back as Indiana Jones.
And he already forgot.
That movie is being filmed right now.
It is.
Yeah.
Is are all the stunts going to be CGI now or something? We got like 5 stunt doubles.
I don't know, but I heard that they brought Short Round back.
You mean the now probably 40, 50-year-old kid? Yeah. Okay.
Well, he was just in Everything Everywhere All at Once. He was one of the main leads. Did you watch that movie?
Never heard of it.
Go watch that movie now.
That's another multiverse.
If you want a
movie.
multiverse mind fuck, you can go for it.
Yeah, that one will mess you up.
And this was a Disney movie?
No, but it's out and available to watch. It was in the theaters. It did quite well. It's got what's her name in it?
See, I don't know. There's nobody you'll know. There's nobody.
It's not true.
Except for
are you James Bond fan?
I haven't watched that in.
Except for Jamie Lee Curtis, she's in it. I'll say that she's in it.
Okay, well there we go.
That's the only person I think you would know, and that's the only person I know.
Michelle Kwan. No, not the skater. Michelle Michelle Yeoh. The martial artist. She was in Crouching Dragon and something.
Yeah, see, so Jamie Lee Curtis is in it.
That's good. That's good.
I'm sure you recognize Michelle.
I'm sure I would. I mean, the name sounds familiar. I'm not 100% sure. I'm good with faces. I'm great with faces. Names.
Here we are on an audio podcast.
Right?
Yeah.
You gave me a picture. I'm pretty sure I recognize. I just, me and names really don't go well.
Are you an avid video gamer?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not since I had this project started. I haven't.
Oh, because Amazon TV just did Rings of Power. They just dropped the trailer for Fallout. They're doing a live action Fallout TV show.
I feel like that one might be a little bit better, more down my alley than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was so slow and nothing.
I really liked it all the way through, so I don't know what he's.
And then Fallout, I'm like, man, okay, I used to play Fallout quite a bit. I think that's going to be a good one to turn into a series.
So you haven't been a gamer in a while, but Fallout's been around since I was in college.
Modern Warfare was my game when I did it, and then did a lot of cartoon games, especially with my kids. But Hitman was my favorite. Not only the TV shows.
You look like a hitman.
Unfortunately, the TV show and the movies are all pretty horrible.
Yeah, I enjoyed what's his name? The one. Again, I forget names, but he's a cowboy.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But he was one of the Hitman movies. I like his version.
Yeah.
Eastwood.
No, not that old. The guy's he's the dad in the Planet Santa Clarita Diet. He was in Justified, the
Oh,
TV
yeah.
show.
Justified,
Okay,
yeah, that's the TV show.
He's in The Mandalorian as a cowboy, essentially.
Yeah,
Timothy Oliphant.
like,
That's his name.
that's see,
I got it eventually.
That works. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, I liked his version of Hitman, but I love playing the video game. I don't know why. You know,
Because you like killing people without having to kill people.
exactly that works.
I think we all like to do that.
you know, it's a we'll call it therapy, but it's
A release.
a release.
A release.
a
There you
release.
go.
Yeah, like smashing stuff with a sledgehammer. I love doing it.
Oh, I've never done that.
You know, I really love smashing.
You know what? You come to my event on Veterans Day weekend. We'll have sledgehammers. You let me know, and I'll make sure you can smash something with a
Hey,
sledgehammer.
don't give him excuses to leave the booth because he will and never come back. And I'm stuck holding the
It's
fucking
a
bag.
2-day event, so you come. You're
Then
good.
you come on day 2 when we're not there.
I'll be there on the day I'm there.
Okay, the day you're there, whenever you want to show up, you look for me, and we got TVs you can smash, washer, dryer. We're actually thinking about it's going to be on Fort Winsfield. You know, the whole place.
Outside. He doesn't do outside.
You don't do outside. We'll bring a coat. You'll be smashing stuff. I'm
Oh
sure
yeah,
it's
I'll be
okay.
good. I'll be heating up from that.
We're thinking about actually lining it up where you can actually like picture a kitchen and like a studio apartment and just go to town on like the same.
like a rage
Oh,
room?
you should be talking about this during
One of
that
those rage
section
rooms?
when we're talking about this kind of stuff.
Oh, well, we're talking about
Oh,
now. The rage
You know,
rooms,
it's like-
though, that'd be
yeah,
badass.
yeah. Let me just take a drink so I can get more tipsy. You know?
All right, so how do you
Finish
guys
that.
how do you guys feel about this mead?
I love it. I'm going to give it a 4.25. I love the strawberry. I'm not a huge pineapple person. This is not overwhelming, but I feel like I almost can not taste, I guess. I almost feel the texture of pineapple with how
Chunky.
it feels. And that's the problem I have with pineapple. I don't like the texture of pineapple. I just like the flavor of pineapple.
Because it's kind of like
So I can't give it a 5. It invokes the feeling of me
There's
actually
like
biting
stringy,
on it.
the stringiness of the
yes, just a
pineapple.
little bit.
I get that.
So, but 4.25 is a stellar score. I'd have it again and again and again. It's really good, and it packs that punch.
Use pineapple juice next time, and maybe he'll give it a 5. But I'm gonna give it a 3.75. It's good. It got better. I will say that. But it still tastes like a. I don't know. I don't think I like coconut in this kind of stuff with my flavors. I guess unless it's like a painkiller, maybe like those.
yeah.
I'm okay with it. But like if you're trying to make me drink this that has strawberry and then what else does it have in it? What'd I say?
Pineapple, coconut.
And I feel like if you're
It's just 3 things.
The two things you hate, at least you forgot about.
honey,
Yeah.
honey. It's got
Oh,
honey
yeah,
in it.
it's honey.
It's a mead.
It's a mead.
Yeah, you got a little honey.
Yeah, so I'll say all those together it tastes really good, but the coconuts throw me off just a little bit. But I do enjoy it.
So we rank these on an untapped scale from 0 to 5 by quarters. 5 is something you can drink every day, love it, can never get tired of it. 0 is you want to puke, you can't drink any more of it. What do you think about this? Rank it and tell us everything.
All right. So I'm not going to be as technical as you two, but I'm going to tell you this much. I haven't had, the last beer I had was a light beer, and it, you know, you could taste the yeast, and you had that little kickback of like, what is this? But this is just goes down sweet for me, and I love sweet. So, but it has a little tang to it too. Just a 4. I'm gonna go.
I heard 5.
He almost
He
did it.
pulled that right back.
He did.
All right.
4.0 is still a great score.
Still
Great score.
Still 4 point. Yeah, 4.0. We'll
Still
go with
good.
that.
I agree.
You know it's also good?
Our first ad. Indiana Whiskey Company, located at 1115 West Sample Street, South Bend, Indiana. Open from Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a sampling room, but you can also purchase whiskey, bourbon, flavored whiskeys like chocolate and maple, which we have tried on a past episode. So, go give Indiana Whiskey Company a visit in South Bend, Indiana, or you can find them at your local liquor store. And if they don't have it, then ask them to carry it. Sign up for a tour at inwhiskey.com. Yeah, I'm hustling to survive, man. It's hard to survive, man. I'm doing what I can, but it's hard to thrive, man. Everything that I'm doing, man, you understand that. Then I can't get the plan when I'm trying to do a handstand on the money that I'm making every day. So everything you do, man, just stay away, cause I'm getting that hustle on, getting that money on, getting all this grumble little money, yeah. Halle Berry, hallelujah. Free no copyright beat 2022 hustle trap hip hop type instrumental OG Panda Beats on YouTube.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Carter.
It's Cotter.
Carter.
No, Cotter.
That's what I said. Carter. Okay. I should clarify. I'm from Boston, New England. So
Oh, so you just can't speak. Okay, got
exactly.
it.
You know.
Bastin.
Boston.
Bastin. So welcome back. It's time for part 2. Bruce, what beer we got? Nastro Azzaro, Birra Peroni, Lager Pale, 5.1 ABVs, 24 IBUs. Birra Peroni is a macro brewery from Roma, Lazio, Italy. This was suggested by a super fan.
Yep. Novice Creed on
Instagram. This is for you.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for the suggestion.
Style Guide says Peroni Original and Peroni Nastro Azzurro are 2 different beers. Ensure you're checking in the correct one. Thank you, Untapped, for letting us know. Peroni Nastro Azzurro is 5.1% ABV alcohol by volume, subject to slight variations in different parts of the world. The beer was created with a typical Italian care and designed with the Mediterranean palate in mind. Roberto is the 3rd generation from the Cavalieri family to be master brewers for the Birra Peroni, ensuring high-quality standards of the beer. Italian passion, attention to detail, and craftsmanship are ingredients now and forever. Will ensure superior and authentic Italian taste of Peroni Nastro Azzurro. It should taste light, clean, smooth, sweet, and warm. What does everyone else think?
I like it. But it honestly tastes like a Italian Heineken, if I'm being honest.
Which is fabulous if you think about it, because I love Heinekens.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I actually really do. And it does have that Heineken finish.
That's what I'm saying. It's basically a champagne in the beer. Not champagne, but like champagne aftertaste or fizzy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is fizzy. I mean, if I'm going to choose between this one and the last one to drink, it'd be the more sweeter one. I'm not going to lie. But,
he's over the lighter ones now.
Yeah, I'm
Heavy
definitely.
duty. He was a heavy duty boy.
Dang.
He wants to curl up to that mead bottle all day.
Are you kidding
Viking
me? I feel
roots.
like I can go to sleep right now and sleep for a good 12 hours. Actually,
Viking
We're
roots.
gonna we're actually gonna live stream that on our Instagram, Facebook, and
It's
Discord.
gonna be like on Netflix when you're watching those fireplaces. You just see him sleeping.
give it about 10 minutes. I'll be on the ground, have the cat come in, cuddle up next to me. It'll be great.
Lick his face a couple times and leave.
As long as it's licking and that's it, we're good. I mean,
That's all it will do.
That's anyone was thinking is that.
yeah.
What were you thinking?
Like biting, scratching.
Yeah, body and I don't need the scars on my
Yeah,
face.
I
That's
just
why
told-
I grow the beard.
I
So
just-
can
We have enough police officers going to check into that scratches on your face.
That's good. Thank you.
No, I really like it. It's a good change of pace beer for us. We haven't had one like in this particular style in a while, like your
Yeah.
pale lagers and stuff like that.
Honestly, it just tastes like a domestic to me, though. Is this a domestic in Italy?
Yeah, it's a macro brewery,
So it's
yeah,
basically
it's their version of Budweiser.
so this is just a domestic beer that we actually had. This is the
So
first
that's
one
why
we've had.
that's why it reminds me of like a Bud Light
Yeah.
or a Miller or something like that.
This is like the first time we've had a actual like domestic, I guess, on the show.
I think so. Like domestic, yeah.
Yeah, because we usually try to do crafts, but
You can.
we
It's
had
just-
we had to try it. It was available. You gotta try it,
That's right.
and it's actually pretty good.
It is imported for us, so there's a little caveat to that.
So yeah, good suggestion so far. I like it. I think I would actually buy 6-packs of these if I ever felt like this beer. I don't know. I usually feel like Coors Light or
But
something.
now you can see it in the stores and be like, "Oh, I'll get it."
I'm like, man, I'm gonna get that pierogi, Nastro Azzurro, a churro.
Pierogi, the food from Poland.
Nacho a churro.
Peroni.
That's a little American humor here. We like to have fun.
Well, let's have some fun grilling somebody with some questions.
JR.
Of course. Yeah, let me get drunk first before we do this. Hold on.
Who? What?
When?
Where
Why?
and how?
All right. So I always ask the first question because I'd love to do it. I'd love to give it to you.
Go ahead.
This is gonna have you thinking about everything about yourself for at least 12 hours while you're napping.
12 and a half.
Who are you?
Nobody. That's why I have the JR. I like to be in the background. I don't like to be out there.
This is a motherfucking shadow over here.
That's what I try to be.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I was told that I had to be in the forefront for my event. So now I'm trying to get out here. That's where we're starting slow with the podcast.
Oh, that's where you messed up, huh? I gotta be out here now.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I'm out here, man. Help me.
Sorry, man.
Let me go back to my shadows.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
So who are you? You gotta give us more. Like,
Hey, if you're
What
trying
makes
to,
you
if you're trying to
you?
come out of the shadows, man, you're gonna have to come out full force.
what makes you you? Come on, JR.
Well, art. I like art. I don't know why. I like the more difficult art, but the more simplistic art. If that makes sense. Like
It does.
stippling. You guys know what stippling is?
No, tell us more.
Oh,
Is that basically what you're doing with the circles, right?
right. With the beer bottles, but what we're doing is originally came from the formation of small little dots that form an image, like George Seurat's, painting in the park or picnic in the park. That big 10-foot, thing that took him like 2 years. From
Oh, that
18
one's stippling.
Yeah, well, that's pointillism, but same technique.
Oh, okay.
Pointillism's done in color, stippling's done in black and white usually. with pen.
Oh, but he did it with color.
What he did with a paintbrush with color, like
Okay.
a small little brush and the dots. And the whole concept is that when you look at stippling or an art form like that, the beer bottle paintings and all that, when you look up close to it, your mind has to merge the colors and the shadows together to form the image because it looks completely different. But when you back away like 10, 15 feet, especially with my work, you can actually see it form together more simplified, and it looks like it's all one unit instead of just small little dots.
Right.
So,
Yeah, because you saying that, I've seen the painting, did not know that was what it was, because it looks like a full image.
yeah.
So I guess I've never actually seen like up close. Obviously,
I
guess.
really wanted to bring some paintings so you guys could have saw it. But unfortunately, apparently I lost my keys and my wife found them as I was here.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, I believe you.
We're still gonna head up to your place of business and take a look at these things when you shoot some videos and have a good time.
Do I get to paint something?
Yes, that would be the whole thing. I'm going to bring not paintbrushes. I'm going to have, and what we're going to do is you have to bring the beer bottles. You have to bring the beer to drink them first. And then after you're done drinking them, we'll turn them into pieces of art.
Peroni!
All right. So that's the only caveat here. If you come to my studio, you got to bring some alcohol. Because
Hydra!
maybe one for me. And then, because I got some friends in the building that like to drink too. So you're going to have to bring enough for them. And then we'll all go paint.
Okay, wait a second.
Hold on. What?
That bill's getting a little high here. I mean,
What's going on here?
I got these from Citywide, both the mead and the Peroni, but no, come on now.
Okay, I'll work out something where I can get some alcohol for you guys. No problem. You just tell me the type you're bringing, and I got some sources where I can get some more for you. Okay. But yeah, you guys come out. We're gonna paint some flags, do a lot of creative stuff. Have a free for all, just whatever you're feeling. Like these beautiful pieces of art right here that we can do something similar with.
They are breasts and ass.
Yeah.
That's right. Much talked about on the show before.
Yeah.
Almost every guest has pointed them out. And just I want to point out, what is this festival that you're having? And tell us everything about it.
It's a true top 1% military exhibition. And when we say true top 1%, we mean military, not your Bill Gates or Elon Musk. All right. So we put our military, because only historically 1% of Americans join the service. So that's why we call them our true top 1%ers. But we have this exhibition as an educational platform that is actually built on our Art Therapy Foundation for our foundation, that the whole guided format is to bring our military and our civilians together in a free fun-for-all event that reaches everybody. We have military vehicles out there, helicopter, all of which are free, no admission. Come on, join, climb in them, touch the buttons, whatever you want. And then, of course, for our adults, we have what's called the Smash Room, where you'll take a sledgehammer to whatever you want, as long as they're still up there and whatever, they're not dismantled or anything like that. And just have fun smashing stuff. We have axe throwing. We have a bunch of different vendors coming out there that any veteran who shows up will have, as long as you check in with us, we'll give you a wristband. And all the vendors know you're a veteran, so they'll give you discounts on products and services. We're even working with Jiffy Lube and B Window and Mission Barbecue to provide the first 300 veterans that actually show up, to actually give them discounts on those coupons I just mentioned from those companies. They get to choose which one that they want, and they walk away with that, and then they can always go around and then we'll have food trucks as well. And we'll also have painting with a bottle as well up on the top, and of course our benefit breakfast. It's just an all community event that we're doing for free, just to reach out to everybody. And all the branches of services are going to be out there as well, as long as I can get Coast Guard on the phone.
Answer your phone.
Yeah,
I am trying. Yeah, well, that was Missouri. That's not, that is about something.
I was talking to Coast Guard.
Yeah, well, yeah, that'd be nice.
And there's another vendor going to be out there. Do you remember who it's going to be?
Oh, you guys, right?
That's
yeah, Drunk with
right.
Buds.
Just one day, though.
Yeah,
Just one day. Yeah, it's disappointing to me. I get it. I understand. It's Sunday, right?
No,
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Okay. Are you kidding me? I say it, it comes true. I got 4 Winchfield and Union Station. Didn't even think about this night, but a year ago, I was thinking of small little gallery type of thing. And next thing you know, like, I want a helicopter. I want military vehicles out there. Where can we do this? 4 Winchfield. Oh, perfect. Went there with some help from a couple friends and Almighty. We made it happen. So we got those 2 venues, and we're going to make it a blast, and we're going to do it every year there. And I got a surprise coming. If I can make it happen, I'm talking to his manager right now, and she likes it. But in January, we may have something big coming just for this area, like bigger than this.
Tom Hanks himself.
No. No.
Gary Sinise.
I would love that. That would be so cool. You heard of the Gary Sinise Foundation?
Yeah.
That's what I'm emulating. What I want to be is his foundation. I like that. Him and Tim Tebow, a cross between the two. But he's the same freaking age as me too, and he's done so much. And like, I feel like really small every time I look at his books. I have to come across it every time. And then I've obviously I linked him on Facebook too, or not linked him, but I follow him. So every day there's like a thing coming up, or you do good, do this, and like, you know what, psst, go down and it comes up again. Like, I think someone's trying to tell me something, but yeah, no.
Where is your art studio?
I don't know if I can say. So you know where the Morris Performing Arts Center is in downtown South Bend, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Across the street there's this big black building with the letters J2 on it for J2 Marketing.
Yeah, because they own the garage.
Yeah, they own the garage as well. And actually, the partner of the firm actually liked our project so much they gave us their basement as my studio, the entire basement, which is twice the size of my house, by the way, for free.
Wow, nice.
Nice. We need a studio too.
I offer you to bring the equipment down to the studio and start painting, but you're like, it's too expensive.
Hey, I was down. He said it.
No,
I
like,
was down.
we want a studio, a permanent studio.
Come down. It's once a week, anyways, right? Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm just teasing. I'm not going to do that. I love you guys too much.
To take us to his basement and never come back.
He Dahmer us.
No, maybe. Who knows?
So, you haven't drank beer since 2008, you said, right?
2008, 2000. Yeah, 2008, when my brother, when I engaged him, my wife and I got engaged, and my brother-in-law decided, hey, let's go get drunk. Brought a pitcher of beer out. This much was gone out of the entire pitcher before I was just slewing all over and knocking things over. So, yeah.
So, do you remember what your first beer was then?
I think it was something simple, like domestic. Like, it was yellow, so had like a dark yellow to it. So I'm going to say like I don't know, Bud Light. Yeah, that was me. I had that ding a think moment there. That's what
He
that
wanted
was.
he wanted me to start rapping, so he's like, ding, ding, get the
Yeah.
beat going.
How old do you think you were when you first had it?
22.
Dang.
Much older than me.
Yeah, we had a lot of people
I
on
was
the
like
show
10, 11 when I first met her.
yeah, people were like, we're 14 drinking beers, whatever, dude. I was like, oh shit. I started drinking when I was 19.
He paused on 9 for a long time.
No, I might have had my first alcoholic beverage, not on purpose, when I was 9, because my aunt had an actual margarita and it was supposed to be virgin, but she gave me a real one, and I ended up puking.
And technically, I was raised Catholic, so I was having church wine every Sunday.
Yeah, getting drunk off that. I remember that actually when I was younger. Like, oh yeah, I remember that when I was younger too. So yeah, I may have had some alcohol earlier, although it was a military church, so it was a Catholic little whatever on military ground. So I'm not sure. Going around in circles there. That's why.
No, it's okay. It's great. Why support the military? What these issues come forth for you?
Actually, it's a long history. My entire family's military. Literally, even now, my brother-in-law was in the Army Reserves. Not the one who got me drunk, the other one. Anyways, but my sister, my brother-in-law, my cousins, my nephews, my mother, my grandfather, aunts and uncles on both sides. Like literally, you can't spit on my family tree and not hit 1 or 5 people that were in the service.
So
And then you're going to get your ass kicked because you just spat on them.
So it's pretty close to home then.
Yeah, it's pretty close to home, and I always feel comfortable around military people.
Yeah.
But when we started this project for the event, we have what called our top 31 individual pieces, where basically we take 31 different people's time in the service and inspire an image or create an image inspired by their time in the service. And there are quite a few of them that when I started talking to them, some of the stuff they had talked to me about that inspired these images, they never spoke of to someone else. Like I have one who never spoke to their spouse about this, what we were talking about. And they've been married for like 10 years. And, you know, going through this and creating the image out of it and with the beer bottle, because by the way, it was just a fun technique that I found, and I have to mention this, by Nicolas Thiault in France. He's the guy that created it about 6 or 7 years ago, but I stole his technique. He knows about it. And just, you know, we're artists, so we steal a lot.
Yeah.
And then borrow it and turn it into our own thing. Anyways, I created these paintings with him, and they're like, oh, man, this is so therapeutic. I've never, you know, this release, this is great. This is, you know, and I'm like, okay, let's take this a step further and let's try to do more of it. And what it did ultimately turned into was hearing these stories, learning about the suicide deaths that, you know, because I was using a beer bottle at the time, finding out that 1 in 3 active duty military are considered binge drinkers. After deployment, coming back from deployment, 36 or 37% to 50% of military are actually are diagnosed with a mental condition, and 60% of those are on record of abusing alcohol. Not to put a downer on this whole thing here.
We love alcohol, but drink
responsibly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my whole thing is, you know, I'm on a beer show. I mean, we have no problems with alcohol. We just have the problems when it becomes an abusive issue, and that's what we try to fix.
It shouldn't be a crutch. It shouldn't be filling holes.
Yeah. You know, it shouldn't be a tool of suppression, which is what the beer bottle it is for a lot of veterans with PTSD.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's hard for them to try to manage with that. I get it.
Actually, linking with the event, there's a gap between military and civilian life, especially when you come and you transition into civilian life. The whole concept is a lot of civilians don't understand or care to take the time to understand what's going on. There's waitresses and people are military that just go straight into jobs just to, you know, earn some income because they got to wait for their benefits and whatnot and get going, you know, and they become a waiter or waitress. Prime example, I had I had someone who only lasted literally 3 months before he was fired because some of his triggers were coming in, glass breaking and all this other good jazz. And, you know, it scared the manager. At least that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what happened.
Right.
But he was like, oh, because they never took the time to understand what the triggers or the PTSD was. And, you know, things were happening. I don't know for sure. But so they had to let him go. Nice guy. And so that's what we're trying to, the event is to meld or bring that bridge together for military and civilians. But we do art therapy for veterans because it's the most self-destructive form of self-medication. A lot of veterans with PTSD try to cope with. And we turn it into a tool of expression by painting with it and creating these beautiful works of art to put you guys down. And you look so sad right now looking at the both of you.
I am like zoned in.
He's sleeping right now.
I'm zoned in on this because I'm very interested.
No, I'm listening.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, anyways, I don't mean to bore you guys, but
no boring at all.
No boring? Okay. I'm talking about the audience here.
They're not bored either.
You lost.
No, they're interested. Hey, they got to learn too.
Yeah. So what we try to do is just, you know, be a more creative outlet. And when we do our like pop-ups right now, we're working on trying to do something with the VA and the vet centers. And I actually have this big vision. Do you guys know South Bend very well at all, give or take?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to put it out here because I always tell you your vision. You got to write it down. You got to speak and go after it. So here we go. You know the old Gates building right across the street from Fort Winfield?
Yep.
And then right next to that, that's the OVA clinic.
Yep.
I want to buy all that. I want to buy the entire thing. I want to turn the VA, the Gates thing into a more, you know, kind of boot camp, military training ground, gym type of thing that we can also bring in kids on the weekend and provide for free boot camps and whatnot. And also free gym membership to promote healthy living with their kids. And then the VA building, I want to turn that into the true top 1% exhibition center, where not only do we hold our event, but we also house our own little center. So 24/7 counselors on call provided by TRICARE. and we are able to reach our veterans, whoever need it. Like if you go into Goshen or Memorial and they feel you have a mental condition, you can literally just come to our facility. We'll take care of you and start getting down, have counselors working with you, try to get you in art or figure out what your needs are and be able to help out with that. Not saying that all veterans have PTSD or mental condition.
Yeah.
You know, but the few that are out there, we want to be able to help them whenever they come out. So we're going to take this building. We're going after it. We want it. It has 3 3-on-3 on it. So that's a trinity for me. So I got to have it. And it was a VA building. So it's mine. I'm telling you right now. I don't know for sure if they're going to let me have it like easily, but I'm going for it.
That's awesome.
And then we're going to have our art studio in there. And of course, we're going to have a store. Because I forgot to tell you, in 2013, there was a study done on war veterans, 112 war veterans. And after they did their thing with art therapy, every single one of them showed a significant decrease in depression and increase in creativity and cognitive behavior. So what we do now on top of this is we send out art supplies. If there's a veteran listening, if you want art supplies, you come to me, you send me an email saying, hey, my name's blah, blah, blah. I'm a vet. I want to do art. This is the list I need. And the only question I ask is, where do I ship it to? We don't charge for anything in terms of art, because art is a key to mental health in our book. So if you need woodworking supplies, sketch pads, whatever it is, we'll ship it out to you, no cost to you, for free. Especially if it comes between your gas bill and your mental health or art. You take care of the gas bill, we'll take care of the art for you.
You know, podcasting is sometimes talking is also a good way of getting over things like that. So putting a podcasting room up there in your building would be beneficial.
Actually, I wouldn't mind it. It has that relationship there. If we can do like a drink responsibly campaign before every single one of them, and related to.
No, I'm not saying for us. I'm just saying an actual studio for they can do their own podcasts.
Oh, okay.
And talk about whatever they want to talk
That's
about.
why I told you shut up. I was like, "You're talking about us, dude."
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I was piggybacking off the hill.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking about us. I was thinking about just
that would be a good idea.
An outlet. Sometimes speaking with just they might have 3 or 4 fellow members of services, and they're just talking out together on the podcast. Like, what's today? Let's talk about this theme or something
That's
like that.
genius. I love that idea. I'm adding that to the list. Just an
yeah.
FYI.
Bruce is kind of smart sometimes.
I like him,
But,
I don't know what the problem is with him. With you, I like the guy.
He's the problem.
I had to deal with him
brings
every
it
week.
down.
That's the problem.
Okay.
But no, I was gonna say I really respect what you're doing. I love your vision. That's really awesome because it's very important. I see a lot of veterans just kind of going through it, and I got a lot of respect for them because I know a lot of people do, but I know a lot of more people can get respect for them. I feel like nobody really thinks about it anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm really glad that you're pushing for more people to kind of get involved and understand what's going on with them.
Right. And it's a community thing. It's what it is. We want to have fun. We want to introduce it. That's why and next year, each year going forward after this, we're actually going to have a different branch of service that we focus on. Like next year is going to be Army, Marines after that, Navy, based on the birth year. Well, my favorite thing is next year, because we have a military vehicle place coming with us. And I'm going to talk them into bringing out one of their Hummers, putting it on 4 blocks, and smashing it with a sledgehammer. Oh, yeah.
I'll be there.
You'll be there. and then we also have the Army. We're talking right now with the Army right now as we speak, because they have 18 4-wheelers to actually branch out from Fort Knox and Spider Vane throughout the country, going to different events. And they have simulators that you can blow stuff up, fly a helicopter, a Black Hawk, an airplane, a drone, or even a historical piece. We don't know which one we'll get. We'll know probably around June, but we're right now talking to actually have one of those set up outside our event for next year for the Army thing. And then we just need to focus on 2 other, history or whatever ones we get. You have past, present, and future is what we deal with each branch. So we have to focus that on there.
I don't know why I was thinking of like VR tours too.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at having a simulator at our event for Hummers too. So
Hell yeah.
You gotta have that virtual reality just to get the kids involved.
Yeah,
right?
because they're not gonna want to go on there. They're like, oh look, cool VR.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's our first year, so we're gonna hopefully we got
You're one of many.
Well, I'm glad to be a part of it. That's awesome.
That's good.
Glad to be a part of drinking this beer.
Oh yeah, you like this beer or what, dude?
I did a 3.5. I liked it a lot. At first, I thought it was just going to be, a ho hum thing, but I had faith in our Italian friend who recommended it, and it was a very standout domestic beer. It's clean. It's easy to drink. I gave it a 3.5. How about you, guest JR?
Kind of run away. No, I've actually drank more of this beer than I did the mead, which is strange. It could be I'm just thirsty. I don't know, but it's not a strong aftertaste. I don't know. It's like a
Very fizzy, kind of.
yeah,
Bubbly.
maybe 3.5 too. I go with Bruce over here. He knows his stuff.
I feel like it's just domestic. It's Heineken, basically. I mean, I like it. It's enjoyable. I could see myself drinking this more now that I know that it's a thing. But as a domestic, basically, I'm going to give it a 3.5.
3.5s. Pretty cool. Here's our next sponsor.
Looking for a cool craft beer bar? Hop Station Craft Bar has over 30 rotating taps and hundreds of bottles and cans to enjoy. They also do can purchases for carryout. Not a fan of beer? Well, you're in luck because they have a unique cocktail menu as well. So come enjoy the arcade games, dart boards, and the pool table. Oh, did we forget to mention the food? Whether you want street tacos or delicious pizza, you can't go wrong. With the outdoor patio, it won't be hard for you to find the perfect spot to relax. So head down to Hop Station, the #1 craft beer bar in Indiana. You'll find them on 318 Union Street, Mishawaka, Indiana. Hey, I'm a motherfucking hitman. Yeah, gonna snipe your ass in the balcony. Gonna scalp your head cause I'm gonna eat it. I'm a cannibal now cause I'm freaking crazy. Hanging out with the boys, chilling all that time, just chilling with the man, making everything alive, going harder than I did when I thought I really couldn't, but I did it anyway, cause I'm a hitman. I be hitting it from the back, hitting it from the side, hitting it from the front, hitting it all around, cause I'm the motherfucking hitman.
Agent 47. Agent 47. Agent 47.
Free no copyright beat 2022 Hitman drill hip hop free no copyright on OG Panda Beats on YouTube.
Welcome back. Welcome. I don't know, but there's a party up in here because this next beer is called Party Dinosaur Tangerine Lulo from Ouzel Finch Beers and Blending, a sour smoothie pastry, 5.81% ABV with no listed IBUs. There's been 50 check-ins for an average score of 4.21. Ouzel Finch Beers and Blending is a microbrewer of Fort Monroe, Virginia. Sour ale with tangerine, lulo, bananas, yogurt powder, and vanilla. It should taste fruity, sweet, tropical, tangy, and orange. What does everyone think?
I think I'm about to get messy.
Look at that. You're damn straight. You're gonna get
You got a big old piece of head on that
yeah, I'm gonna
beer.
need that too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
We have mustaches. I know how it works. He doesn't.
Yeah, I know. I got.
So,
that's why we keep doing this.
I'm loving the color here. This dark orange.
It's a Halloween looking thing. Look
This
at this.
looks like a freaking Tavor ad. You see it?
Oh shit. Oh shit. This is like those tangerine ice pops that you get, like the all fruit ones.
Number for. I know.
And then you get a little smooth banana at the end.
Man, you talking all sorts of sexual right now.
I mean, he does know how much I like that meat.
It's a party in my mouth. Rawr.
Wow, this is definitely different.
So creamy.
It is.
That yogurt powder is hitting live.
You may want to take that to your beer.
No, he loves those sloppinesses on his mustache. The tangerine is so much better than an orange.
The banana isn't tripping me out like I thought it would.
No, it's just smooth.
It is. Oh my
This
God.
is a freaking pleasure.
You know, when I drink beer, when I think of beer, I think of this guy right here: the taste, the aftertaste, and the.
This is what this show's all about,
And
buddy.
then you give me two different varieties that are delicious.
Oh yeah. This is
It's sweet without being overpowering, smooth as hell, creamy like a shake. This is like
This is a
yogurt
shake.
powder.
yeah, yogurt powder. Man, if this served at a brunch, I'd be like, give me that bacon,
This
give
is
me that beer.
This is a Sunday brunch type of drink right here.
Would you replace
this
it
is-
with mimosas?
This is a beach too,
bottom
man.
of-
replace
Mimosa.
this with mimosa? Don't forget that. Get this.
I cracked this open in Fiji or on a beach or something like too.
Put this in a wine glass and no one would know the difference.
Than wine?
Your wife wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, my wife knows everything. Yes, I understand that. That's why I have to go to her for
You'd be like,
edits.
Helen, you
and
want to go to get some party dinosaur today?
Ayo.
Heyo.
I really enjoy it. I like it so far. I'm probably going to feel the same way after this segment. Hit it. Die by review, die by review, die by review. 1 star or 2, 3 star or 4, maybe a couple of 5s. Die by review, die by review, die bar review. Dive bars is where I read 1 through 5 star reviews for dive bars I'll probably never visit. All right, let's do this thing. Today we're digitally visiting the Ugly Monkey Party Bar in North Carolina.
Where in North Carolina?
Raleigh.
You said ugly monkey.
Ugly Monkey Party Bar.
Wow, I automatically thought of Gas Monkey.
I've
Gas
never been.
Monkey Garage in Texas. They have
Gas
their own little bar.
monkey, you funky monkey.
That's not it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it in my life.
In Dallas, Texas, Gas Money Richard, what's his name, does cars have this big ugly ass monkey on as his logo. It says Gas Monkey on it. Has a beer. You're screwing with me, right?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Well, they have a bar. It really sucks.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
I'll continue.
yeah. Go ahead. You do what you. Never mind. I'm just over here drinking this
Just
wonderful
so you know,
latte right here.
This beer was also purchased at Citywide. It's a local special.
Oh, nice. Local.
Get Party Monster right here in town, buddy.
I had to get a party in.
Corey Haggard with a 5-star says, it was fun. It's a girl. It was fun until I started dancing on the pole.
Then she got stuck. Was it greasy?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Thanks.
Kayla Norm, 1-star says, we like this bar, but my friend is non-binary and they got kicked out of the bar. We were taking a FaceTime without even asking if me and my other female friend were uncomfortable. We were the only ones in the bathroom too, and then we felt super uncomfortable staying here. If you're looking for a place that is inclusive, this isn't it.
You know what? I felt how you read that I could actually feel,
The rage.
and coming from that individual.
I'm like a spirit medium
You're a savant with this
where
stuff.
like
Yes,
it just
yes.
like
I can.
they
Of
come
people
out.
who are still alive. He's a spirit
Yeah.
medium of like injustice and feelings.
I just felt it.
That's
it.
how I want you guys to feel. I want you to feel like
I
they're
felt
here.
that person, the non-back, whatever, that person was speaking.
Kayla
through
was
you.
here.
Kayla, that's her.
That was Kayla there.
Their
Not
name, right?
He's empathic.
I see that.
Lily Cloud, 5-star says, had an absolute blast with some female friends here. Great drinks, dancing in a very upbeat environment. I have never been pole dancing prior to this experience, but due to the chill, fun environment, I had no nerves about getting up there and having fun. Would recommend to anyone looking to have a blast.
Okay.
You did say you wanted to go pole dance.
It's something I was told it helps with the legs and it's a good exercise.
Well,
you know what? It sounds,
nobody judges there.
Yeah,
You just get on there and do
You gotta
your
drive
thing.
out to Raleigh.
Riley. Hey, you know
Not
what?
Raleigh.
Is that farther from the beach or closer to the beach? If it's closer to the beach, I'll be out there tomorrow.
It's closer to the beach than we are.
The
Oh
pole,
well, yeah, of course, obviously, yeah.
the pole is actually in the beach.
That's what I'm talking. Okay, I'll be there.
All right, cool. I was hoping you would. VV,
Yeah, I'll videotape for you too.
thank you.
Do they even have videotapes anymore?
I do. Actually, my uncle has
Giant
like
V still got the big old giant VCR.
my uncle still has like a bookshelf full of.
And then
these-
you're gonna send us this tape,
sure.
and we're not gonna be able to play it.
he has a VCR. I'll make sure I ship that to you too.
Right.
All right, Vivi Wilson with a 2-star says, "Great vibe, always a fight, kills vibe."
Great vibe until there's a fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
This
it
is-
makes sense.
it's so chill until there's a fight. Awesome.
No, kills the vibe, Bruce.
That's for her. What about the other people? They might like the fights.
You'll find out soon, I'm sure. Brett Hall with a 1-star
The
says,
hockey player?
"If you aren't buying a drink, you gotta leave. I was told 30 seconds after buying a vodka soda lime double. When I asked why, Bouncer just repeated that we had to go. I agreed because I figured it was closing time or something as it was 10:30, but became suspicious when nobody else exited after we did. Then he let 2 people in. This guy literally kicked us out to let others in. We were targeted even as paying customers, and we were on only a couple hours into the night. If we go here, hide in the corner where the bouncer won't notice you to kick you out. P.S. My group consisted of my girlfriend, her brother, the DD, and his wife, of whom is a teacher. And they have a 3-year-old. Would never cause a single problem. Your money is better spent elsewhere. Okay, first off,
Let's
all right,
put the 3-year-old in there.
No,
First
okay.
off,
No, I'm gonna say, okay, dude, whoever's writing this review, bro,
Red all,
bro,
you suck as a hockey player.
bro, how's this motherfucking bouncer gonna know that your wife is a teacher and your brother is a
Does it say on the
Yeah,
ID
like-
teacher?
and his wife, whom is a teacher? Oh shit! How are you supposed to know that? You ain't
Talking
gonna
to this
know that.
3-year-old being in here.
No, she has a 3-year-old.
And how are they going to know that?
Yeah, exactly.
What are the handprints all over the leg or something?
So
See,
that woman looks like she's got a 3-year-old at home.
she looks like a teacher and has a 3-year-old. I know she won't cause any issues.
Yeah, right.
Whatever, Brett Hole, whiny ass.
Natasha Wilson with a 5-star says, bucket drinks, a cage to dance in, and a few games, billiards, a punching bag, etc. Make this a great last or second to last stop of the night. So glad we added it to our trolley tour.
Woo! And trolley beer crawls. Oh man,
Wow.
Two Tones. You're in North Carolina. We better be hearing one of your
I
reviews
know,
here.
dude, come on now. Next up, Anthony Ross.
Whoa!
Just kidding.
Wah, 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 wah.
Kadeem Webb with a kind of racist 1-star says, don't go here on Tuesday nights. It gets super ghetto, lol. I couldn't figure out if I was in a 2000s Ludacris video or a T.I. music video from 2006. Then again, I'm from the Northeast. Perhaps after spending time in NYC, I just find this place stupid.
He said he was from your neck of the woods.
I'm Jersey.
You just said you're from Boston.
Boston. I'm from Boston, but I mean, my neck of the, I was in Jersey for a short time too. But
So you really hate New York.
I know, are you kidding me? Everybody, from when I was in Jersey, everybody was going from New York to Jersey, and everybody in Jersey was going to Philadelphia. That was what they're. Anyways,
I only know any of these places because of How I Met Your Mother. Not How I Met Your Mother, but
but the movie, you looked at me straight in the eye and said, "How I
I
met
met
your mother."
no, not your mother, not your mother.
Trust me, you don't want to. Oh, I got jokes too about that. I mean, I love you, Mom.
Hey-o.
She's coming out.
Hey-oh.
She's coming out. I want the world to know.
That his mama.
Hey,
Gold.
I stopped.
His
stopped.
mama
Yeah.
is gold.
I love his mama. So there you have it. If you want to pole dance like a little hoe, JR, or
Thank
dance in a cage, you filthy animal, then go to the Ugly Monkey Party Bar in Raleigh, North Carolina. Cheap ghetto beer and many sins to commit in this seedy party bar. Unless you're non-binary, then you'll probably get kicked out. That's not my fault. So visit or don't. You guys know I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. All right, back to you, bro.
So that was interesting. I think Two Tones should check it out. Give us a first-hand of account, which he probably won't do because he's a lazy-ass piece of shit. I'm sorry, Two Tones. We love you. What does everyone think about this beer?
I love the latte feel.
I love it. I still love it. I don't care who knows it. I love it. I love it. I love this beer.
I love this beer
It's
too.
so freaking good. It's smooth. It's got all the right flavors in it. And the banana didn't throw me off. It made everything more enjoyable. And the yogurt flakes or powder or whatever.
Powder.
Fantastic.
It makes it thicker. Yeah, it's
I
definitely.
really like it. Man, let me have one more sip.
He's sipping. He's resting it in his jowls. He's thinking about saying something in
5.
5-star banger.
So you must have really hated that pineapple in the last one, huh?
I love
Can
this.
you follow that up with such a high one? What's your honest thoughts here, JR?
I can do a 5. I can-
Whoa!
Two
Two
fives.
5-star bangers in the same show. Woo!
That means
I
you
mean,
can
look
drink
at
it
this.
every.
I've actually drank more
You
than
did.
I've drank more than the mead itself, and I like that one better than the other one.
You 5-star usually means you can drink it every day.
I
agree.
If I did, yeah, I could drink this.
I
Every day.
agree with you.
Man, the
bar is high.
tangerine,
The bar is high.
the yogurt, the banana's fine. I don't know what Lulu is, but I think it's that like weird. It's not weird and bad, like that strange kind of like kick it has in the middle. It's got to be that Lulo or whatever fruit that is.
It's Lulo.
It's fantastic. I really like it, but I don't like it as much as you guys. 4.5.
Yeah, still good.
So,
Still
Lulo is Naranjilla in Ecuador, Costa Rica, and Panama, and as Lulo in Colombia, is a tropical perennial plant from northwestern South America. The specific name for the species of nightshade means from Quito. The Lulo plant has large, elongated, heart or oval shaped leaves up to 45 centimeters in length, and it looks like a freaking citrus. So
It does.
nice. Except for you said nightshade, which makes me scared that I'm going to die.
That's what they
'cause
said.
That's poison.
that's what they said.
They're poisoning me. So let's get poisoned by our next sponsor. That will lift us back out of being poisoned into the light of the greatness. Okay, guys, check out the Devore app on your Apple or Android device and try beers across 47 different states. Build your own custom box of the craft beers you'll love, or enroll in a subscription and it'll automatically snag the highest rated beers that suit your taste. No minimums or commitments. Get your hand-picked beers delivered right to your doorstep for a flat fee. Yep, any amount of beer, or you'll ship for free with a subscription. And for being a first-time user, you can use our promo code DRUNKWithBuds to get $10 off your first order of $25 or more. Bruce the Beer Bandit uses Devore to get our beers for the show, so you know it's legit. That's promo code DRUNKWithBuds for $10 off your first order of $25 or more.
Hey, I'm running cause I got too much cash. You can't catch me now cause I'm Ash. Turning all this money to flames. You know the name of the game. Anytime you try to tame me, you know why unleash me. I can't be contained, man. I ain't in a cage, man. You can try it if you want it, but you gonna get stopped cause I'm running and gunning and I just keep it doing it. Oh shit, I got too much cash and I don't give a fuck. You can get that ass kicked, motherfucker. Yeah, Free beats on copyright, Too Much Cash. Free Type Beat 2022. Beats provider on YouTube.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome, Honer, back
Hello.
to the show. He left because he was so mad at how great Party Dinosaur was that he didn't have more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We do, though.
we do.
we do have more. Yeah, I didn't
So much more. So much more. But wait, moving on to another beer. What is that beer, Honer?
So the beer is Alexander, spelled Alexandr, no E. Schilling Beer Company, Pilsner, Czech. 5% ABV, not available IBU. I've had one friend check it in for a 3.5.
Ooh, who's that friend?
There's 12,000 people. That overall average is 3.76 out of 5, so it's probably an average beer. Schilling Beer
That would be like a
Company
B plus, buddy.
is Littleton from New Hampshire. Right, correct. NH.
NH.
Style guide. Crisp, clean, and sessionable with a firm but rounded hot backbone. We like those. Alexander is the first and original Czech style Pilsner crafted at Schilling. Authentic raw materials shine, and so will almost any beer-friendly food paired with this Czech-inspired lager. Light, clean, smooth, hoppy, sweet.
Actually, I believe everything it says. It does have a little bit of hop at the end, but not like the hoppy, like floral hop. It's just like that spike of hop at the
Yeah,
end.
it's refreshing for
Yeah,
sure.
oh, definitely. Yeah, so it's like your it's like Miller Lite, but jazzed.
Yeah, very jazzed.
Very jazzed.
I like it.
How about you over there?
I don't like. I'm not really a spice type person. I can
Spice.
not spice, but the and I don't know why. It just doesn't connect with me.
Okay.
But don't worry, I still have the latte here.
He does have the latte.
So, everyone's first thoughts is pretty good, pretty good.
Not
Yeah, like please don't ever try this again. Woo, doggy. Let's get to the last segment, huh? 1, 2.
Bruce.
Bruce.
Trivia.
Bruce. Bruce. Trivia coming at you live.
Bruce Trivia is right now. Oh, yeah.
Bruce Trivia.
Welcome to Bruce Trivia. I'm your host, Bruce. I have 2 contestants today. We have Honer.
Hello, I'm going to lose.
He's 1-1 in this season. Don't let him think that he's 2-0. He lost last week,
Too many Bruce stretches for sure.
but he lost. And then we have a new contestant, JR. Welcome.
I'm not sure you're going to lose, but we'll give it a shot.
No, dude, last week was basically a gymnastics meet. There are so many stretches.
Like, I know that. Like,
No. It was all above board. He lost fair and square.
I didn't. I'm not going to win this either. I promise you.
So you need your buzzers today. So make sure you have those handy dandy. And yes, what's the first? And what's the second answer? Today we're just gonna play a very simple game. I'm gonna list a role and the actor who played it. It's a military role.
okay.
And you need to tell me what branch of the military that character
branches.
was in. Just
I didn't
for
need it.
those who need it, Honer, there is Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard are the branches of the
Why is there
service.
so many?
There's 5. Technically, there's 5. We have 6. You have Space Force now. But
Yeah, I'm not including any Space Force, but I
Just-
could have.
just say
I
Sc-
could
yeah.
have.
you could have just
Steve
the one-
Carell.
Yeah.
Steve Carell,
In
yeah.
Space Force. What's
Space
his?
Force, yeah.
Did you all know that actually Netflix had the copyright and trademark for Space Force before the U.S. government did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny to me.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, he already knew it, but anyway,
I didn't
he's a
know.
trivia guy. He
Oh,
knows
Yeah,
that.
I'm a trivia guy. So here's the first one. Chief Petty Officer Chris Kyle was played by Bradley Cooper in the movie American Sniper. What branch of the military was that? Oh, yes, Honer.
Oh, I had it. Wait, I'm just. Oh shit. Armed forces.
That's all of them. Technically, it's true. It's one of them.
Hey, Bruce.
So he was American Spy. Okay.
Chief,
I
Chief Petty Officer Chris Kyle was played by Bradley Cooper in the American Sniper. What branch of the military is that character?
Marine. Army.
It's Navy.
Petty officer. You're right.
See, I don't know.
Yeah.
I already forgot what.
That's okay.
no,
okay.
Chief-
Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard.
And just an FYI, because I missed it. Chief actually goes for Coast Guard and Navy, and you have Commander and all that. But with the Army, Marines, and whatnot, you have
You're just
like
helping
General.
him. So, yeah.
Never mind. But anyways,
I'm not
like
gonna-
you don't.
Oh, okay. Staff Sergeant Sykes was played by Jamie Foxx in Jarhead.
Marines.
That is correct.
I'm slow with the buzzer. Okay, I've had alcohol in me. It's been a couple of years. Please, I hope no one in the service is listening.
I hope everyone is. First Lieutenant Aldo Raines was played by Brad Pitt in Glorious Bastards. Owner.
No, I forgot it. No, did we say Army is one?
Yes, Army.
Oh, Army.
That is correct.
Cool, because when I think of Army, that's when I was thinking of armed forces. I was thinking of
Oh,
everybody.
yeah. He tries to backpedal.
No,
Okay.
that's what I was
makes
thinking.
sense, yeah.
Sergeant Adrian Cronauer, played by Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam.
Why do I have
Yes,
a
JR.
officer right here? There's like
Because it's manifesting the cops getting your ass.
I see one driving now.
What's your answer?
Army. The fort.
That is incorrect.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Who is it?
Robin Williams.
Sergeant Adrian Cronauer, played by Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam.
Army.
Just said it. The answer is Air Force.
Oh.
It was not in the Air Force.
He's in the Air Force. Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, played by
Marine.
2-1. He's
You knew the
coming back.
movie. I didn't know the movie.
I didn't know the movie. I knew the
It's Full
the
Metal
rank.
Jacket.
Oh.
Full Metal Jacket.
I know the rank.
Commander Maverick, played by Tom Cruise, and Tom. JR.
Oh my God! See, there's another Bruce stretch right there. That's how he does it.
I appreciate it, Navy.
That is correct. 2-2. With
So
two,
you see his stretches now.
with two left. I don't know what you're talking about. He doesn't either. Aviation survival technician Ben Randall.
Well, no, go ahead.
Yes, Honer.
Air Force.
There's a lot of
Aviation
Army,
survival
Navy,
technician Ben Randall, played by Kevin Costner in The Guardian.
in The Guardian. What was the character he was playing?
Aviation survival technician Ben Randall, played by Kevin Costner in The Guardian.
Can you give me a rank? We'll go with
No.
His rank is aviation survival technician.
I said the wrong
Navy.
one. Oh, that's what I
Army?
was gonna say.
Coast Guard.
Oh,
The whole movie is about the Coast Guard.
I never seen the movie. I was trying to get
That's
a
the
rank
one
out
with,
of him.
Him and
Kelso.
Kuchar, right?
Yeah.
Kuchar.
Yeah. Yep. Well, this is
Okay, yeah, now I remember that. Okay, I've seen that.
yeah, and then they put a whole supernatural thing at the end where like people still get saved, and Kevin Costner's still saving them after death.
Dang.
I actually watched that show. I watched all 17. I hear they're coming out with a new, like a earlier version.
Oh,
of it.
Supernatural. Oh, okay. Winchester's already out, so you already missed that boat.
Supernatural. I thought they were
The
coming out.
prequel's already been out. It's been on for the last month and a half.
Oh, I haven't.
And
been
then
listening.
they just said that Rob Spike Jr. is coming back as Loki.
Who the fuck is that?
You're a Supernatural fan. You don't know who Loki the Trickster is?
You said Rob Spike.
That's the actor.
Okay, I don't know the actor.
I guess not. Last one for everything. Sergeant Cameron Poe, played by Nick Cage in Con Air. Owner.
Air Force.
I'm trying to picture his uniform because I haven't seen Con Air in a while. It's either Army or Marine.
Gotta give me an answer.
I know he was definitely. I don't know why I keep saying it, but let's go Army. There we
He
go.
was an Army Ranger.
Ranger. That's what it was. Okay.
He doesn't leave anyone behind. That's the whole stick of his thing.
That's the whole military, man. What are you talking about? The whole thing. It's
But that,
everybody.
according to that movie, it was just the Rangers that leave no one behind.
No, that's the whole armed forces.
I
US
no,
Armed
we
Forces.
get that.
U.S. Armed Forces.
Yep, but a victory. Thank you,
Did
JR,
not see
for
that one
winning.
coming.
I told
All
you. I
right,
literally,
give us your victory speech over Honer.
Thank you for letting me come on. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that we couldn't be more help to each other.
It's all good, dude.
And I apologize for all the veterans that I missed so many. Forgive me.
That's how I am, man. I suck at it.
Are you kidding me? I barely knew half of this stuff. I was waiting for the rank. And the chief petty officer is Navy. I can't believe I missed that.
I'd never seen any of the movies except for Top Gun, I think. Or in the Coast Guard one. But I forgot they were Coast Guard also.
What, you never seen Con Air?
No.
Oh, that was
That's Nicolas Cage, though, right? With the long hair?
That's what I said. Yes.
No, I know, but I'm saying with the long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen the images of him, like
Yeah.
the wind blowing and shit, looking sexy, but no, I've never seen
That was one of my go-to movies when I was younger. Was Con Air and what is it called? The submarine one with the Fraser guy, Kelsey Grammer.
Down Periscope.
Down Periscope, yeah. The kitchen one.
When he
was
said submarine, I'm like, Hunt for Red October. Then I'm thinking, oh, maybe he means Crimson Tide. And then he stood with the guy from Kelsey
thought he was
Grammer, and I'm
talking
like, down Periscope. What? And you're going to say McHale's Navy next?
I like that too. I like comedy.
the
military
movie
stuff.
I was thinking when he said submarine, I was thinking about that Bill Murray one.
That's not a submarine, but Stripes.
No, the other one. It's the comedy.
Oh, the Stripes with what's it called?
It is
Big
a
Fat Dude.
Stripes is a comedy with
no,
John Candy.
not that one.
Yeah, John Candy. Yeah,
And Egon.
yeah, the Ghostbuster guy, right?
Nope, I was thinking of The Life Aquatic.
Oh, but not a military movie.
No, I know, but he says submarine because aren't they in submarines?
Submersibles, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, okay.
Steve Zissou.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just gonna say it right now because I know we're about to end the segment. But my favorite movie of the year is Top Gun Maverick.
Isn't it everyone's? I mean,
it
according to the
yours?
box office.
I didn't see it.
Oh, man.
I was Maverick for.
Hey, have you ever
Halloween.
seen Star Wars, the original one?
The original is just
Okay, so the original movie, A New Hope, right?
right. The first three, the middle
going
three.
onto the Death Star. When they attack the Death Star,
Right.
that's Top Gun Maverick.
Shut the fuck.
They go through a
up.
trench. They have to make an impossible shot into a porthole.
Okay.
It's the same movie.
Okay.
but realistic. I will say now that you're here and I can actually explain this Top Gun Maverick. You said Star Wars. It reminds me of this. I went for the second time to see it in theaters, right, with my mom, her first time, and I went there and some random guy just got up in the middle of the front row and was like, "That's fucking Star Wars!" And all of a sudden you just see smoke coming out, like, what the hell's going on? So this guy just like turns towards everybody and it just starts a whole commotion. People are yelling at him like, "Sit the fuck down, shut up." He's like, "Yeah, this is Star Wars," going crazy. Like, no idea what was going on, but he had a backpack on. So, once everybody saw the backpack, shoo, we all dipped out of the movie theater. And the civilians got his ass down. They I don't even know what they were, but they seemed fucking trained to take this motherfucker down. So there's 3 people that took him out, brought him out, and we're all like, "Whoa, what's going on, dude?" All of a sudden the employees came out, got him. Right. The police escorted them out and everything. But that's what reminded me of when he said, "It's Star Wars," because that guy literally said, "It's Star Wars."
I just saw a weird TikTok.
But now it makes sense when you said it like that. I'm like, damn it, that is.
I saw a TikTok that said that the movie company had to pay $11,349 an hour to use the F-18s for footage and stuff like that. But they had a caveat in it and said that Tom Cruise can't touch a control.
I thought they said in the movie he actually flew one.
No. He flew different things in the movie, but not the actual.
Yeah, because he wanted to fly it.
Yeah.
They said no.
They said
no. Oh, okay. That could have been it.
But I did see behind the scenes footage and stuff. And so it looks like the people are flying it. But basically, they're just they're
the second seat.
They're in the second seat.
Oh, okay. So they actually got to fly in it, but they couldn't.
Yeah, they were actually in it for the scenes and stuff like that.
To get the actual like G faces and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's yeah.
Which is wild. They're like, what did he get us into? Like I saw them saying, what did Tom Cruise get us into?
Except for that's what they did on the first one too, for the most part, but not as much,
Oh yeah.
I wasn't a fan of the first one.
Well, it wasn't made for you.
It wasn't.
You were not even a glimmer in your mom's eye at that time.
The camera angles and everything were awesome. How they're using real stuff and everything. I love that. But besides that, I didn't really care about the story. But then Maverick just fucking took me away.
So he didn't even get the nostalgia boost that everyone else was getting.
Yeah, I knew Goose died. That's what everybody knew.
Everybody knew that. Yeah.
So it's like, okay, that's what I have to know to
Goose!
watch the movie.
You're my Goose.
No, I'm not.
I hope you're dead.
Whoa! You hear this right now? Did we get that on there?
I think they're coming for you.
They're coming for you from what you're saying.
Because
all right,
because we're trying to find out how you feel about this beer.
Yeah, well, how do we feel about this beer? We know what he doesn't feel. Pleasant thoughts at all.
At all. He hated it.
I'd say
my quarters from 0.
You can give it a 0.
Still 1.
Okay.
It wasn't bad.
That is technically straight in the middle of the bad. So
it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like, I had like a little bit.
Yeah, it was. It went in your mouth, and that's it.
And then I had this.
Yeah, then you had the pleasure. So I'm gonna give this one a 3. I knew I wasn't gonna like it because of the Czech, and it honestly tasted better than other Czech styles I've had. So,
and when you say Czech, you mean Czechoslovakia, like a Russian brew? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Czechoslovakia is its own country. It's not part of Russia.
Okay.
So it's like Evil Czech. If you go to Evil Czech and you try their Pilsner is actually pretty fire. GG Pilsner. That one's really good. So on par with that, pretty decent. But I've had other ones that are just like not as good.
Okay.
So whenever I see Czech style, I get kind of weary because I'm like, oh man, this is going to just taste bad. But I forgot that I do like the Czech style Pilsner.
So we knew next.
I'm giving it a 3.25. I thought it was pretty good. It's similar to your domestic styles out there, but better than most. I can't call it great. It's just good. It's just good.
Yeah, it's all right.
I do the hoppy at the end is a pleasant surprise without being like hop. Like so, it's not like an IPA.
It reminds you it's a craft.
Correct. And it's pretty good. So Bruce, top 15 cities. South in Indiana, Chicago, Illinois, Adelaide South, Australia, Indianapolis, Indiana, Franklin on Main, Hesse, Germany, Warsaw, Indiana, Columbia City, Indiana, Clemens, North Carolina, Granger, Indiana, Onaway, Michigan, Lyndhurst, New York, Bremen, Indiana, Syracuse, Indiana, Carlsbad, California, Bluffton, South Carolina, Bayonne, New Jersey, Knox, Indiana, Detroit, Michigan, Charlotte, North Carolina, Troy, Ohio, Goshen, New York, Plymouth, Indiana, Rosedale, Maryland, Denver, Colorado, Bastrop, New Texas, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Lynn, Massachusetts, Chesterfield, Missouri, Del Rio, Texas, Bradenton, Florida, Salisbury, South Australia, Caledonia, Michigan, Zionsville, Indiana, St. Leonards-on-the-Sea, East Sussex, England, Wilmington, North Carolina, Mishawaka, India, Salem, Massachusetts, which is Orangeville, Ontario, Canada. What? Matamoros, Pennsylvania, Stone Park, Illinois, Vandalia, Illinois, Flossmoor, Illinois, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Akron, Indiana, Crowley, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Sacramento, California, Nashville, Tennessee, Harrisburg, Illinois, Potomac, Maryland, Lima, Ohio, and finally Valparaiso, Indiana.
Nice. Thank you all for listening. We love you so much. You guys just keep staying sexy.
So this is time for last call. Okay. The bartender's coming to you and going, last call of the 4 beers today. Not necessarily your favorite beer, but what beer do you think you should end your night with?
Between that one and that one.
This is
so do you want a heavy
audio
hitter?
podcast?
You want a heavy hitter at the end, or you want a good flavor?
I want the sweet. I want
sweet.
The flavor.
So he's saying Party Dinosaur will be his finish. All right. How about
For
you,
those
Owner?
that can't see him.
Yep.
I am going to say, man, I'm gonna go. I typically like to go hard at the end, so I'm gonna go with the mead.
And
I feel like meads are always gonna win.
I'm with you in the end. I'm gonna go heavy hitters to the more bang for your buck as you're walking home. I'm gonna go with the Hydra from Garagiste Meadery and Mortalis. So now it's guestbook time. Your favorite beer of the day. Sign that bottle and or can. Put it up on our wall of fame here of all our guests. Which one is that going to be?
Okay. I like the Piney Dinosaur, but I was just thinking, because I use beer bottles all the time, and that's the only bottle you have that I liked. I know you just got that out of the trash for me too, by the way. Well, I want to sign the mead.
Okay. He's going with the mead, the Hydra.
That's fine. I had a feeling he would. But
after he dug out that trash can,
after I had all the bacteria
I had to wash his hands 4 or 5 times to get it off. Yes, I know. I apologize for that. At least your hands are clean now.
Yeah, they are.
So, yeah, I'll send them me. That's gonna be a good one.
Okay, so it's time for final promotions and social medias. I'm Beer Bandit Bruce on Twitter and Bruce the Beer Bandit on everything else, including Untapped. You can follow the show on drunkenbuds.weebly.com. It's sometimes updated. You also can find us at all social media platforms. And when you're talking to someone on those platforms, you're not talking to me, you're talking to
Honer. And mine is Honer Creations on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I make dumbass videos for dumbass people like me. And also make sure to follow our social media because we are growing on Twitter. Lots of other podcasts are following us. We're following them back. And we're loving the chats on there. We're loving it. And also our Discord is growing. Our Facebook's growing. Instagram is growing. So please just follow us. We'll follow you back.
You see us on Discord, jump in.
Yep. Come through. Mm-hmm. And what do you got, JR?
I got 1,000 of them. We got about another 10 minutes to list them. That's good. Glad to hear it. No. We got Instagram, which is JR_Midwest, which is just me. Our foundation, which is True Top, the number 1 on Instagram. And of course, True Top, the number 1, or the number 1, and the word % spelled out on Facebook. And then that's basically everything I do. It's Facebook. And then LinkedIn, go to JR. Just that.
And do you have any, do you do classes for paintings and stuff?
Yep, we do them. We do them for free for our veterans, but we also do what's called BYOPB, Bring Your Own Paint Bottle, where we do, it's a fundraiser that we do for our art supplies and whatnot. It's basically like a paint and sip or a painting with a twist, where you simply just go out there, you bring your own case of beer, whatever you like to drink, and then you drink it, and as you drink it, you paint with it. And we'll bring the canvases and the paint and everything else, and then we have music in the background, laughs, a bunch of fun, beer bottles breaking. It's wonderful.
All right. Well, thank you for that. So everybody make sure to follow JR and his foundation on there.
It's wonderful. I think so, at least. That's me. I have a bias.
All right, so wrap us out, my good compadre.
All right, so I just want to say thank you, JR, for coming out, and I'm going to hit us with a beat I don't know yet, but we're going to see how it goes. This is free Jack Harlow X Quavo type beat hoop freestyle by Nalu Prod on YouTube. Yeah, I've been sinning, I've been grinning, I've been winning since the day I was born. You ain't shit, everything you've done is torn. And I'll beat your ass with this little thorn. Cause I can do that if I really wanted to, but I didn't do that shit. Hold up, the beat dropped. So now I'm sitting on top of it just like a cherry on a cupcake. Everybody knows that you are late, and I do this to the day, cause I'm doing it now. And I'm skating on your body and it's holly jolly, man, cause I'm coming through and you can't understand that I'm gonna kick it with your boo and you were gonna kick it too, cause I'm gonna get it all day like Cosby. Wait.
Wow.
Whoa.
Dang.
Cancel.
Stay sexy, everybody.
Mic drop.